Sometimes I feel like there's no getting back up. I feel like I'm down for good, and I would be if it were enough to break me. It sure did shake me, but in the shadows I see thoughts to make me believe in a completely different side of the story. I see memories of bullies and terrors, and of me running scared from my past and my choices and the things that I did. But then thoughts of her flow into my mind and push the bad out. Everything is perfectly fine. Until the moment that I realized that my mom is gone wasn't an illusion and she actually died. I'm so used to having her by my side, but I know when I reach the darkest moments, thinking thoughts that should be going through my head and back out. I'm normally a happy-go-lucky kid, dreamy you could call it, yeah. I just don't know what's going through my head. This whole year I've been lost, wondering who I want to be. But through it all, Mom, I know you're watching over me. Sit up in bed, drenched in a cold sweat, but don't sweat it, why blame myself? I give all my nightmares the credit. A new day, a new goal, a new story to be told, a new chapter to be written in my novel to live by. And I keep hearing the same thoughts running through my head, and I've been chasing music ever since they said your mother's dead. These last few weeks have been hard. It's difficult to try and keep from getting under the junkyard, but I have to keep going, stay motivated for her. Every day's a bad day, yeah, well I beg to differ, cause I have to live my life she would've wanted me to. I have to walk a little harder when the storm roars through. I used to have writer's block whenever my pen would hit the page. Then my mom died and these thoughts jumped out onto display like, hey, take me, use me in your songs, and make your mother proud as she watches from above. There's so much to be won, so much to be lost, so much to be paid for, and so much that has a cost. But eventually we get it back in some shape or format. I got memories of my mother that I will carry on my back till the day that I involuntarily cave in my knees and I seize it violently and suddenly stop the will to breathe. I will go to the end and after, back through the times and laughter, back through the times when a mere centipede would capture my amazement. Eyes possessed like Satan, everything around me would become so dim and faint, and I was just a child, blinded by all the vile and grotesque choices out there. It's like life is all a trial. There's certain things we do that shape the real you, and if you fail yourself. There's nothing more left to do than try and fix what we have done and seize what hasn't been won. So then I fall back asleep to make sure the morning comes.